Hello and welcome back to week 2 of our online WordPress training course. Last week you learned how to log into our website ebusinessmatters.com. You learned how to find information that you were looking for. You learned how to update your profile. You learned how to ask a question on the forum. And you also learned how to set up Google Plus and join a Google Plus Hangout where you can interact with your tutor and your fellow classmates. If you haven't done any of those things, please take a minute to go back and do them now before moving on to week 2. Like last week, when you log into ebusinessmatters.com, you'll be redirected to the work schedule. Scroll down or click on week 2 to jump straight to this week's topics. This week you will find that there is more practical exercises to do and less reading. This trend is set to continue, and in a few weeks there will be very little reading to do at all. The first topic this week explains web servers and domains. As a student on ebusinessmatters.com, you get a free hosting account, and the details of which should have been sent to you by now in an email. Those details will include your domain, which is a link to the address of your temporary website, the website that you will be building over the next 10 weeks on the course. You will also get a link to a CPanel, which is the software that was introduced last week that allows you to manage and configure your web server. The username and password provided simply allow you to log into CPanel. How CPanel works and how you can use it to upload and download files from your web server, and also how you can set up email accounts and install software systems like WordPress, is all explained in the lesson An Introduction to CPanel. In this first exercise you learn how to log into CPanel, where to locate your website's databases, and how to upload a file to your web server. The next topic will step you through how to install WordPress. After installation, your domain name should now point to the homepage of your new WordPress website. The next topic shows you how to log into WordPress for the first time. WordPress provides a back-end administration screen which you can log into and make changes to WordPress from within. In this exercise you will learn about the general settings and how to add a new user. The next topic looks at pages and posts. The final topic this week introduces the concept of widgets. Widgets are extra pieces of content that often appear in the sidebars alongside your pages or posts. For example, this is a widget, and so too is my recently active members. Widgets are very easy to drag and drop onto your site's web pages, and you will be introduced to the standard ones that ship with WordPress. By the end of this week you will understand and have experience working with some of the basic features that come with the core version of WordPress. Next week we will look at plugins and themes and the things that we use to extend the functionality of WordPress and alter its appearance. Please remember to check into My Class before you log out after this week's lesson, and update your status with how you got on. If you get stuck or need help, the next Hangout time is posted here in the announcements section of the work schedule. And when the tutor is online, this will become a link that you can click on to instantly join him and perhaps your other students in a Hangout. For this to work, it is important that you complete the exercise on setting up Google Hangouts in week 1. If you have a question that you want to ask outside the preset times your tutor is online, you can ask in the My Class section, or you can ask over here in the forum by clicking on Ask a Question. Either way, you should generally get an answer in an hour or 2. After next week's lesson, you will have a strong grasp of core WordPress concepts, and after that, we'll be able to start building real websites from scratch. You'll get experience building a blog, an e-commerce store, and a portfolio website for a business. If you haven't received your CPanel login details, or if you're having difficulty logging into the website, please get in touch immediately for help. By next week, all the core concepts will be covered, and after that, we'll start putting together websites and bringing everything together. If you haven't tried Google Plus yet, I encourage you to do so. But if you would rather communicate in the My Class area, or on the forums, or by email, or even by phone, that's fine too. This week's lesson should take about 2 hours. Go ahead and get started, and I'll see you inside on ebusinessmatters.com.